In a remote Russian village, where the winters are long and the landscape stretches endlessly, a quiet story unfolded, one that would leave a lasting mark on the community. Here, a century-old church disappeared, not in a single moment, but brick by brick, over the course of many years. Its absence became a silent echo in the heart of the village. Built in 1809, the red brick church once stood as a proud symbol of faith, hope, and prosperity. Its tall spire was visible for miles, guiding villagers home through snow and fog. But, as decades passed, the church became a silent victim of necessity and neglect, its walls crumbling as the village's fortunes faded. The villagers, facing desperate times and harsh winters, began to take bricks. First a few for repairs, then entire sections to build stoves and patch leaking roofs. This wasn't an act of vandalism or malice, but a matter of survival. Each brick carried away was a small act of hope for another day. The church, stripped of its spiritual role after the Soviet era, was now just a source of sturdy materials, its sacredness replaced by practicality. For the villagers, the choice was stark: preserve a relic of the past, or use it to endure another unforgiving winter. The needs of the living outweighed the memories of the dead. The slow dismantling of the church mirrored the village's own decline, as families left and homes fell into ruin. What was once sacred became a lifeline, its bricks warming cold hands and sheltering families from the biting wind. Today, the legend of Komarovo's vanishing church stands as a testament to the harsh realities of post-Soviet life, and to the resilience of those who remain, finding hope in the ruins of the past. After the Soviet collapse, the world changed overnight for countless villages across Russia. Komarovo was left in economic ruin, its people suddenly cut off from the support and stability they once knew. Jobs vanished, pensions evaporated, and survival became a daily struggle. Factories that had been the village's lifeblood shut their gates for good, leaving families with no income and little hope. In this poverty, everything was a resource: forests for wood, machinery for scrap, and the abandoned church for bricks. Every day, villagers searched for anything that could help them get by. These bricks were high quality, perfect for repairing homes against brutal winters. In a place where temperatures could drop dangerously low, sturdy walls meant the difference between comfort and hardship. Taking the first brick broke a taboo, but soon, it became a collective solution. The need to survive outweighed old traditions and fears. The church's materials offered hope when the government offered nothing. Its walls, once sacred, became a lifeline for the entire community. The villagers' quiet consensus: survival outweighed preserving a relic. Around kitchen tables, and in hushed conversations, they agreed. Their families came first. With no aid from Moscow, they relied on themselves. Every neighbor's effort mattered, and every salvaged brick was a small victory. The church's dismantling was a response to systemic failure. It was a symbol of resilience, but also of desperation. It was a stark lesson in what happens when a community is left to fend for itself, forced to choose between the past and the possibility of a future. The church's dismantling was organized, quiet, and communal. Villagers worked together, often at night, prying bricks loose with care. There was no chaos, just a shared, unspoken agreement. Everyone knew, but no one spoke. Silence protected them all. The work was dangerous, but it brought a sense of control and unity. Older residents felt the loss, but the need was greater than nostalgia. The church's disappearance revealed the village's resilience. Their cooperation was remarkable. An entire building vanished without outside notice. This was not vandalism, but a survival strategy. The church's bricks became the backbone of the village. In their struggle, the villagers found strength in each other. When the church was finally gone, its bricks lived on in every home. The authorities were baffled. How could a whole church vanish? Police arrived, but the villagers met them with silence. No evidence, no confessions. The investigation stalled. The government couldn't punish an entire village for surviving. The case was quietly closed. The church's fate left officially unsolved. For Komarovo, there was relief, but also a lingering reminder. The empty space marked both loss and resilience. The church in absence became more powerful, a symbol of survival. Its story was now woven into the fabric of the village. The people had endured, and the legend was born. The Komarovo Church's story asks us a profound question. What is truly sacred in our lives? Is it the building itself, or the spirit of the people who gather within its walls. Once a proud symbol of faith, then left behind as a relic of the past, the church transformed into something unexpected, a source of hope and renewal for the entire village. The villagers didn't simply destroy a holy place, they salvaged a future for themselves and their children, turning loss into opportunity. Their actions became a living testament to human resilience, ingenuity, and the will to survive against all odds. The theft was not just an act of desperation, it required unity, secrecy, and a deep trust among neighbors, forging a community bound by hardship and hope. In a world that often feels disconnected, their story reminds us of the extraordinary power of community and collective action. Today, the empty plot is not just a crime scene or a memory, it stands as a monument to survival, a silent witness to the choices made in desperate times. The church's weathered bricks now tell a new story, one of endurance, adaptation, and the unbreakable will of a village to endure. In its destruction, the church gave the village a new foundation, literally and figuratively, helping families rebuild their lives from the ground up. Komarovo's legend endures, one brick at a time, reminding us that even in loss, there can be new beginnings.